Travis Ormeyer, the Texas Stoneman, and you're watching World's Strongest Fan on YouTube.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about why I'm leaving YouTube. Yep, I know it sounds crazy, but I've made the decision. After many years of making lots of videos, it's got to a point where I really can't keep making them. I've got too many other projects going on, too many other things in my personal life with work, all good stuff. But I just need to make my decision on where my priorities lie, and unfortunately YouTube has finally got to the bottom of that pile. Now the reason I started making the videos was during the lockdown. Obviously we couldn't do anything, so I channeled my energy, my creativity into making these videos. It was a really good opportunity to collect the clips from the athletes. Some people sent them to me, some that I got off my channel, Instagram and Facebook, and put these together so that we had something to watch and enjoy during that pretty dark time, if we're honest with each other. Now, that time is over. People have gone back to work, including myself. I was still working during that period, but obviously had more time because I wasn't having to travel to and from work, and also using my weekends and other times when we couldn't go out to make more videos. Those videos dropped down from 4 a week to 1 a week because I wanted to keep the channel going, keep it alive. YouTube kind of works on a continuous basis, or what's the word I'm looking for? You need to keep putting the videos in. So if I only posted once a month, which is what some of you guys might say, why don't you just make less videos? It just doesn't work like that. YouTube expect you to be, regular with your uploads. Really, to have a popular channel, you want to be putting on 2 or 3 videos a day. Think about channels like Greg Doucette, Nick Strength and Power. They're a lot more popular. They post a lot more frequently. And I just can't do that because I'm working full time. I've got other commitments, and it's just not my priority. It's just something I do for fun as a hobby. So this is video, I think I'm going to say 114, and this is probably the 2nd or 3rd iteration of these videos. So I've probably made closer to 500 videos at this point, some which I've taken off the channel because they had music on, and it takes a while to kind of understand what YouTube do and don't allow you to do. And if we're all honest with each other, my narration was terrible. Pounds and kilos. Bit of a running joke, but I did what I had to do because YouTube do say you must narrate over a video and add value. But again, because I'm so busy, I don't have time to get into the minute detail on each individual athlete. I'll leave that to other channels that maybe have more time. But for me, it was an opportunity to share some clips. We all got to enjoy a video once a week for quite a few years now. And it's got to a point where I'm just going to get that time back. I'm actually really nervous and excited at the same time. Excited because I'm going to use that time to do so many other things. It means I feel more free. I can go traveling. I don't have to worry about making a video every week because the commitment, it's weird. You can go out and be at someone's party, but then if you've not made your video, when are you going to make it? Because in the week I'm working, I only have Saturday, Sunday. So if I don't make that video on Sunday, it goes another week, and then it goes another 2 weeks. And if you don't stick to something, if you don't commit to something, it just never happens. So I've missed family engagements. I've missed neighborhood barbecues. I've missed all sorts of stuff because I'm a bit like that. I've committed to something. This is my priority. And not just this channel. This channel is 44,000+ people. It's actually my smallest channel. Instagram's over 50,000 and Facebook's now coming up for 140,000. So Facebook is where most of the following and fans are. I'm hoping most of you guys are on the Facebook page because that way I can still engage with you. You can still get to enjoy any photos, videos, event information, stuff that I can upload a lot more frequently and a lot easier. Facebook, I can just take a photo, dump it, go back to work. I can do that on lunch breaks. I can do that in the evenings. I can do it the weekends. But making, editing, narrating a video, uploading it, posting it, sharing it, making a thumbnail, it takes a lot of time. Adding a title, adding the metadata, adding the end card. Whenever you watch a video, even if it's not my video, I want you to take some time to think about the effort that's gone into just making that video. As amateur as the videos were that I made, I put the same amount of effort, same amount of passion into every single video. Some of them were popular, some of them were not popular, but it didn't matter because when you love something, whether it's, I'm not a lifter. I mean, I go to the gym, but I'm not an athlete. I'm not a competitor. I don't class myself as a strongman. I'm not a coach. I'm just a guy who's turning 44 next week, Tuesday actually. And I decided that, I wanted to pursue my passion of watching the sport and meeting athletes and sharing that with other people. Started that by doing some seminars. I did, in the end, over 100 seminars. And then obviously when we had the lockdown, I just decided to pivot into something slightly different. So I've proven myself, I believe, in booking seminars, getting athletes into the country. I did UK tours with Brian Shaw, Zadruna Zavickas. I've booked seminars for Eddie Hall, Terry Hollins, Lawrence Charlet, Bill Kazmaier, Jerry Pritchett. I've worked with an awful lot of the guys, and I'm very blessed that they gave me the opportunity to represent them when they did. The one person I never worked with was Hathor, so if you're watching this, it would be cool if we could do something together, even if it's something quite small or basic. It would be nice to meet you outside of an event and maybe do something ourselves in the UK. So, you've got my number, you know where I am. But yeah, I've achieved quite a lot as a fan, and that goes to say you guys could too. If you really love something enough and you put enough of your energy into it, you can do anything you want to do. It doesn't have to be strongman. It can be something else. It can be a different passion that you might have. But all I want to say is, anything's possible. I've done all sorts of crazy things, and you wouldn't believe, like blagging my way into the backstage area of Europe's Strongest Man, pretending that we were, helpers. But me and my friend managed to get backstage, meet the athletes, and because I knew enough people, no one really questioned us. But yeah, done some shady things, but yeah, all in good spirit, and all in the name of being close to the athletes, getting an opportunity to promote something or be part of something. So with the extra time that I will get back from not making these videos, I'm going to be using that to put some more effort in the gym, because I probably need to. I'm going to be spending some more time with family. I can probably have a few more lie-ins, and in the week where I'm not going to be collecting those clips and piecing that video together, because it does actually take up a very small part of every single day, I'm just going to be able to do something else. And there comes a point where, you do something long enough, and I've been doing this for a few years now, it's going to be very weird to adjust to not doing it. It's a bit like smoking. I'm going to be checking my phone or looking for a clip. Athletes are still probably going to be sending me their lifts, but I'm just not going to need them anymore, which is weird, but it is what it is. I had to make a decision. I say my health has to come first. I'm not unhealthy, but I've lost 28 pounds. I want to maybe, build some muscle, spend some more time in the gym, not feel the sort of the pressure and the burden to, keep making a video every week, regardless of what's going on in my life. I've made videos when I was ill, when I was tired, when I was happy, when I was sad, when I was busy, when I should have been somewhere else. And that's the issue. You really have to commit to these things and make a decision. Am I going to run a channel and be a YouTuber, or am I going to have a life and just do it on the side as a hobby? I'm kind of an all or nothing kind of guy. Unfortunately, there's not a grey area with me where I kind of just dip my toe in something and maybe make one video in a blue moon, because there's just no point. YouTube, again, if I haven't said this already, they promote you on how much you put on the channel. So if I was to put 3 or 4 or 5 videos a week on here, I can guarantee you I'd gain more followers, I'd have more views, and obviously the channel would be a lot more popular, but I just don't have the time. I'm 44 next Tuesday. So for everyone who thinks I'm in my late 20s or early 30s or whatever age you thought I was, I'm going to be 44. So it's probably time I slow down a bit and start to focus on some other things. I want to do some work around the house. I want to go traveling. One of the things I might explore is maybe going and meeting and seeing some of the guys that I've been putting on the videos. So it would be awesome to go to Australia, maybe spend a day with Sebastian Oreb, the Australian strength coach. I've got some friends in Sweden that would like me to go out there, some people in Italy. So it could be World's Strongest Fan on tour, you never know. America's definitely back on the list, because that's obviously a very big country, lots to explore there. So I'm excited about the chance to pivot into something different, focus on something different, and just really go for it and take that time back and do something really positive with it. But anyway, guys, I've rattled on enough. If you've got any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section below. Just before I go, people might want to know, yes, the channel is monetized, and yes, the channel does make a small amount of money. We're talking pounds here. You know, each month it makes less than £100. So I'm not sure what that is in dollars. You know, dollars is slightly more, so call it 130, 150. It's not a dial mover. It's not a deal breaker. It's pocket money. It's not why I do the channel. You certainly wouldn't be sat here spending hours of your life every week for a couple of dollars. I did for a few years. So you could say I'm either stupid or I'm passionate. I'd probably say I'm a little bit of both. Anyway, guys, that's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I won't see you again because there's not going to be a next one. But if you're interested in following World's Strongest Fan, you'll find me over on Facebook and Instagram. Take care, guys.